Hello, Polar Bears, welcome back to Shida Day. And today's episode, we have in CEASER, the Scorpion versus Lucas on Aristo 6 match. Microphone check, Lucas check, CEASER check, first life finder check. Wow! Do it. Action, we are in Uganda's eastern city, Mbale. There has been a 64-man competition that has been happening from yesterday, second day, the 3rd of November 2025. We are at the Legends Pool Arena in the city once again of Mbale. The tournament is climaxing with 2 finals because it has been played on double life basis. That means that there are 2 finals on both sides of the chart. On Break and Finish Live Facebook is the second live final between Lawrence Sengonge, he's taking on Rashid Wagaba. And then on Peter Cheka Live YouTube is the first live final between CEASER Chandiga and Lucas Buma. On the Facebook stream, it is 2-1 between Lawrence and CEASER. On the YouTube stream, it is 1-1 between, Lawrence is with Dog City, and then on the YouTube stream, it is 1-1 between CEASER and Lucas. No player will be making the grand final. With 2 lays, there will be nobody taking positions number 1 and 2. However, both CEASER and Lucas will be having 2 positions in the money because the prizes will be going for the top 8, and both of them do have losing places in the last 8. Actually, for Lucas, his other place was lost in the last 4. So, one place lost in the last 8, another is in the last 4. However, now Lucas is on the verge of losing a second in a row. Looks like CEASER has a score to settle and leads for the first time in the match by In the meantime, on the Facebook stream, it is Dog City leading my two friends 1 against Dangote. And Rashid Wagaba nicknamed Dog City. For Lucas, of all the an open comp of 64 players and making it the last 4, I don't remember sometimes years. November 2025. Thursday, there was a 32-man double life comp that had only one lady participating. Rashida Mutesi won it. The only lady that participated became the victor amongst men, but having exclusion of the national team players, she defeated Ivan Kaflika in the final. And then on Friday, there was a 32-man competition that was organized at Club Ita and the Pole Arena. That one was won by Dog City. He defeated the same Ivan Kaflika in the final. And then this one today. On the Facebook stream, Dog City is playing Black trying to increase his lead to make it a third for himself out of 4. Black is sunk. Dog City Wagaba in the lead. He has 1 foot lead, half a foot in the final. 2-2 between CEASER and Lucas, 2 close to Paul. If Lucas wins the match, I will believe that it will be the biggest win for him in his career so far. Still a young career. Another reminder that Ugandan pool is full of depth in quality. And today, here comes another of them, Lucas. How good he has been playing among his 64 players, many of them top players, and making it into the top 8 with 2 lives intact, and yet he's now drawing against the best of all in CEASER. And then who believes that Lawrence could make it this far in the competition again? Both of his lives made it to the quarterfinals, either side of the draw. 1 life was lost to CEASER, fought back in the second life, making it to the final after defeat to the semi-finals after defeating Lucas. Now here he is trying to make the grand final. But on the YouTube stream, there's a seeming likelihood that CEASER could win a 3rd frame out of 5. The roll of his black to the corner packet bottom of the screen will be casual. Here comes CEASER. There he gains the lead by 3 frames. There will be one more stream after these 2 that are happening. That will be the final. That will be played between the winners of both matches. From how the matches are going so far, maybe CEASER versus Dog City. If it does happen, it will be the 2nd time in the tournament that the 2 will be facing off. But that is only if both of them win their respective 1st and 2nd live finals. The rest is 6 in not more than 50 minutes. Legend Pool Arena, our location. 1st and 2nd live finals. The stage. What kind of players left out of 64 that have been very active today? The YouTube stream does have CEASER attempting to win a 4th here, while the Facebook stream now has Lawrence trying to win the 2nd. CEASER may want to play red off yellow. Red off yellow, and in white ball even better is winning a 4th. He is on the verge. He has a spot to settle. He has gotten his black October and wants to make November better. He needs organized in the city of Entebbe. Now he's trying to fight back against his friend, the former partner in crime, former member against CEASER. When Lawrence had 2 lives and CEASER had 1. The way CEASER was finishing friends, Lawrence wouldn't have anything to be blamed for. Outside that, he has been playing very good pool. My very special thanks to the management of the Legends Pool Arena. Yesterday swimming was very challenging. Today they have accepted to turn down for most of the African time, which is our time zone. It is only 10 minutes to midnight, and yet you are close to 1:06. So the amount of time allocated at 50 minutes. One more streamer after this, the grand final. It is not always a must have a grand final when playing double life competition, because there is a possibility that one player could come with very good form and win both sides of the chart and then become number 1 and 2 without even a grand final being played. That's not the case for today. That has been the cycle. Without a shadow of a doubt, given those results and the fact that they're the only ones left in the competition, they have been by far the best 4 in the tournament. And I can already say congratulations to them. Of 2nd place, and you have to win 1 more match to come back and win 1st, which if he did, will make him a winner of a tournament for the 2nd time in as many days, because remember, he won on Friday night at Club Ita. The YouTube stream seemingly has Caesar on the verge. Not exactly be so. Because yes, he has very good looking yellows, but the black not really so. He has granted himself some kind of cut between yellow and white in order for him to split the black and split it open. Not exactly so. I thought that was what he was contemplating. Maybe the black is portable at the end of the day to the corner pocket. Top right. That's why he has manipulated cue ball only enough to try and do so. I'm not so certain he will, but yes, he has sunk it in with power. And gets another round of applause as he... Signed under them. Same applies to Lawrence. Dog City formally signed under them. Caesar could sign up a sixth frame in the ongoing visits of the table, which if he does, will get himself into the final of a comp for the first time in 5. His month of October couldn't come any worse. He played 4 comps in a row and won none. But he could be starting off November relatively better. Now leads by 4 frames to 2. Looks like these guys are having just little time left to play for. If you are watching on the YouTube stream, you could as well choose to play it backwards, just to see how much time they have played for how much of their 50 minutes is left. It's actually a lot of time left. It's just that they have been so fast. They have used just about half the time, and yet one of them needs to win just one more. But Lucas may be trying to contest that. The same kind of contest that Lawrence will want against Dog City on the Facebook stream. Having same commentary for 2 matches is the fact that you are watching one, but following exactly what is happening up in the other. Whichever of those 2 matches you are choosing to watch, I know that you are not missing the other so much. After all, you are picking its commentary feed. On the other hand, I implore you to use the split screen app. Just go into your Play Store, then download the split screen follow prompts. Then you can have one app at the top, one app at the bottom of your screen. Especially if your screen is a mobile phone, then you will be watching both matches on the same screen. The YouTube stream could have Caesar making it into the grand final with 2 more balls potted, now 1. He will want to roll the black to the corner pocket top of the screen for him to make it into the grand final, especially after bouncing back from losing out one of his live stream. Dog City has played it with too much power, but not exactly too much perfection. Exactly a very good chance for Lucas to win the frame, and he seemingly will. He's shouting himself up as if warning Caesar, never give me such chances, because when you do, I'll punish you. Caesar. He does need these performances in these local comps. Dog City, he does need them. Caesar, he does need them. Lawrence, he needs them even more. Lucas, because he's the less fancied of all 4 players left in this competition by the completion of the current results. Maybe Lucas could be playing a 3rd place match against, well, Lawrence, at least got to go with current scores on the YouTube stream. Maybe Caesar is on the Facebook stream, maybe Dog City is on the verge. The 2 respective players are on the yellows and reds respectively. Caesar could be the first live final started a little bit late. He's still on the verge. Cue ball is played with backspin. The coach of the black plays the cue ball into the yellow to safety, and black is in, and Caesar wins. The quest